Greetings, my dark folk and fellow LGBTQ members of the vampire and satanic communities. My name is Blood Nightchild. I originally thought of this back when the pandemic begun, but I shelved the idea after losing two friends during that time. Both of them were interested in the same type of Satanism and vampirism that I'm going to talk about here on this TikTok. Not modern Satanism and vampirism, not public political Satanism, not elitist urbanized vampirism, not even the so-called traditional style of Satanism. So I started this TikTok originally to focus on folk Satanism and vampirism for the transgender and trans-adjacent individuals, their friends and allies. But I've decided to broaden the purpose of this channel because folk Satanism and vampirism isn't just for one group, it's for anyone in the LGBTQ community who feels disconnected from the loud, public, centralized satanic movement in the ego-driven vampire community. If you're not interested in church-style Satanism or egocentric archetype-style vampirism, if you're not interested in political activism disguised as religion, if you don't want your spirituality to be controlled by the hierarchy or brand promoted by any group, then this is for you. This is for those who want a Satanism and vampirism that is decentralized, non-codified, individualistic, quiet, non-political, and non-cult of personality oriented. Here's the part that matters. Folk Satanism and vampirism is about survival. Folk Satanism and vampirism is a living tradition, not a codified path. They survive through secrecy, community, personal belief. They're historically theistic. They recognize Satan as a real, powerful, and present being. They recognize a real living Dark Lord. Not a symbol, not a meme, not a political costume. It's a relationship with a real being. And because of that, folk Satanism and folk vampirism is meant for the individual and small covens, not large organizations, not brands, not public spectacle. Decentralized, non-codified, free. You develop your own theology, your own practices, your own relationship, but the key is it must be personal, authentic, and spiritual. And here's the protective part. Folk Satanism and folk vampirism stresses protective camouflage. We don't go out in public pretending we can change the masses. We don't expose ourselves to those in power through protesting and politics. We don't broadcast and live our lives in a manner that will be attacked by those in power. Because history shows that when you're loud and visible, you become a target. That's what folk Satanism and vampirism are about. They're a hidden tradition for hidden people. So welcome. This is a place for the dark, the different, the hidden, and more importantly, for those who survive.